Well, you're certainly a sight for sore eyes. I think it's been about half a century since I've seen someone like you. Someone so confident, so sure of themselves. Don't get me wrong, it's interesting, but most people at least have the decency to cower before a demon. Then again, what can I expect from someone of your age? You must be, what, no younger than 15? Certainly no older than 18. You haven't seen enough of life to truly grasp the weight of what you're doing. If you had, you might not have even summoned me in the first place. However, I'm not one to judge. Any opportunity to make an exchange with a mortal like yourself is certainly a welcome opportunity in my book. So tell me, what am I doing here? Oh, really? You do know what you're doing? Then by all means tell me. You summoned me here to make a deal with me. Well, that much was obvious. That's what everyone summons a demon for. When they want something they can't have, they just decide to make a deal with the devil, or one of his little minions. After all, why bother working for something when you could seemingly get it with no strings attached? It is rather amusing. Foolish, but amusing. You're not like that. I beg your pardon? You think your goal is noble. If I had a pebble for every time someone told me their goal was noble, or even thought their goal was noble when they summoned me, I would have been able to create an entire mountain range by now. Of course it's common. Everyone wants to believe that their selfish interests are justified. I swear, I need this money to feed my family. I will only use it for good things. Words spoken a few years before being killed by a jealous relative seeking an inheritance. I need to win this war to save my people. They will suffer and die if I don't. Words spoken merely 1 year before being executed in a coup. I need to heal my mother. She is dying. Can't you save her? Words spoken shortly before the mother died anyway. Shortly after, she changed her will. Like I said, everyone wants to believe that their selfish goals are noble, that they can be justified for making such a sinful contract. But they can't. I didn't say I wouldn't help you. In fact, I like helping the ones who think their causes are noble. Makes it all the sweeter when things go downhill for you. Not that I'll make it that way, of course. That's just always what happens. So tell me, what exactly do you need help with? You need me to help a friend of yours. And what does that friend need? Wealth? Health? Victory? They need justice. If you're seeking justice from a demon, you might just be a few cards short of a deck. That isn't to say that isn't an intriguing requirement, though. Why exactly does your friend seek justice from a demon? She doesn't. Then why are you seeking it on her behalf? Is that so? She blames herself for the wrongdoing that occurred to her. Well, that isn't an entirely uncommon mentality for humans to have, but depending on what exactly was done to her, she might not be wrong. After all, if she's your friend, I take it she's as young as you are. Maybe, give or take a year or two. What happened? Did someone pull her hair, call her names behind her back, push her in a lake? That's where you're wrong. It does matter to me. Oh, you're getting rather feisty, aren't you? No, sweetheart. Demons do not, in fact, have any kind of moral code. At least, most of us don't. Because let's face it, most of us don't really care. However, my selfish curiosity begs me to satisfy it. So I want to know exactly what was done to your friend. Fine then. If you refuse to tell me, then at least tell me what exactly you seek from me. You said you want justice. What do you expect me to do? Tell these people's parents? Get them thrown in jail? What? You want me to... You are barely old enough to be out of school. And you want me to find the people who did wrong by your friend. And you want me to kill them. Now I really need to know. What the hell did they do to her? It isn't something you think you should share with me. Well then, I don't think my services or my skills are something I should share with you. I have no problem killing, but I at least like to know why. It makes it so much more enjoyable to watch people suffer. So if you're not going to tell me, then that's more like it. Now what exactly did they do to her? They murdered her parents. I see. How old was she? She was only 9? Well, that certainly explains why you're so desperate for them to die. There's more? What more is there? They killed her mother because she tried to fight back against them. Okay, and... Oh. They had originally planned to kidnap her and her mother. What were they? Do I even need to ask what they were going to do with her and her mother? Or is my assumption about humankind correct? I see. And how long ago was this? Yes, I heard you when you said that she was 9 when it happened. But I don't know how old she is. So how long ago was it? About 6 years now? I won't be lending you my services. Don't speak to me that way. Do you have any idea what I am? What I could do to you? Do you have even the slightest hint of fear? Do you have any idea what you are dealing with? I could flay you in an instant. I could make your life a living hell. Or better yet, I could kill you and drag your soul to hell with me. So I would recommend that you shut your mouth and allow me to explain before you begin shouting obscenities at me. That's more like it. I will not be lending you my services, because I have a feeling that your friend said those men who attacked her and kidnapped her, nothing was ever heard about them after that. She mysteriously woke up in the forest, didn't she? And she was fine, wasn't she? How the hell do you think I know? Oh yes. You know exactly what I'm implying. The girl's name? Mikasa Ackerman, right? That's your friend? What's with that shocked look? I told you I don't mind killing people, so long as I know why they're dying. Oh yes, sweetheart. They're already dead. I made absolutely sure of that. Why would I do something like that? Do I really need a reason? Maybe I just wanted someone to suffer. Maybe I just felt like killing someone. Maybe That is not what I was going to say. That is not what happened. I don't care what they did to her. Don't get me wrong. It's horrible. But I've seen worse. From humans as well. I have seen far worse. However, let's say that you're right. Let's say, hypothetically, I did feel like she didn't deserve the pain that was brought on her, or the pain that was in her future. Let's say maybe I snuck into their cabin, disguised myself as a human child, and then I tore into them like the demon that I am. Let's say that is what happened. So what? I know what I said. I said demons don't have a moral code. Most of us, that is. Some of us, though, Some of us believe that we're the only ones who get to inflict suffering upon innocent humans. And the things those men were planning to do to her. Even a demon wouldn't sink so low. Demons will kill people. We'll torture them for the hell of it. But we would never do something like that. You understand? So, I recommend that you run back to your friend. She's probably worried sick about you. And I would advise you against telling her the truth about what happened. If she ever wonders, tell her you heard the rumor that they're dead. But don't tell her what happened. After all, I did save her life. And unlike you, not many people are willing to be in debt to a demon.